Cow. This isn't working. I'm trying to get this cow's attention because I have some nice looking grass to feed it. Hello everybody, I'm Stuart Deming of XPLR.NASH. Make sure to go follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also hit that little bell to get post notifications when we post videos. All right, right behind me is Betsy, the moo moo I'm about to choo choo. This video is the top burger restaurants in Nashville. We went to local places, we went to a chain that's all around the world. We had some grass-fed beef. Stay tuned to see who has the best burgers in Nashville. They're pretty beefy and tasty. Yo, look at that fat one. That's a big one. Just made it over here to Hugh Baby's on Charlotte Pike. This is the first location of this concept restaurant, founded by Patrick Martin, one of the best pitmasters in the United States that lives here in the city of Nashville. He owns Martin's Barbecue. But this is the first location, as I said. Their second location opened over on West End. Their third location that they're about to open mid-February of 2019 is opening over in Berry Hill. They're really trying to saturate the Nashville market with this awesome concept of a 1960s style themed fast food restaurant. So let's go to the counter and order some burgers. Can I get a barbecue burger, a double cheeseburger with double cheese? Add that bacon, please. Also, can I get a slaw dog and a chocolate milkshake? I'm really excited about that chocolate milkshake. I'd like to introduce to you guys Derek.
I work with Hugh Baby's Barbecue and Burgers, and it's the fastest growing concept we have here in Nashville. It's very, very fresh, but I came on about 6 months ago, and I really fell in love with the fresh ingredients. Patrick Martin, who you'll hear about when you do your research about, I really love that we take pride in our food 100%.
Patrick Martin is the founder of Martin's Barbecue. Also, would you say he's the founder of Hugh Baby's?
He's the founder. Everything is built around him. He created the menu, the logo, the pig. Everything is all about Pat Martin.
What's one thing about the Hugh Baby's brand that you really enjoy?
For me, it's really knowing that we take our ingredients 3 times a week. We get our trucks in, and we're taking this meat that's fresh, never frozen, and we're cutting it, we're grinding it, and so you get really, really high levels of iron. And for me, knowing that we source everything, and it comes into your plate and it's so fresh, you won't get anything like it here in Nashville.
One thing I really enjoy about Hugh Baby's is this little stretch bar. So you can just sit here, you can watch the food be freshly made. That's just a very personal experience. And that's really the theme they're trying to go after, is just having that personal touch point where you can see the food being made, you can see the interactions of the staff. And so the meals that I got today, I got this barbecue burger. Let's open this up a little bit. With homemade barbecue sauce, sauteed onions, pulled pork that's cooked up to 20 hours a day. They're handmade beef patties. This thing is one of my favorite burgers on their menu. I love this burger. And then also I got some of these awesome looking fries that they hand cut, hand make, fresh every day. I got their handmade milkshake, chocolate milkshake. They have 3 options. They have a vanilla milkshake, a strawberry milkshake, and a handmade chocolate milkshake. And then I got this slaw dog, which I don't know how well you can see this, but they make their own slaw, their coleslaw. They also make their own chili from a pork shoulder that they cook for 20 hours. And so this is all made here in-house. This thing looks delicious. This is just a good afternoon snack. And then probably my second favorite, or my most favorite, I can't decide. Sometimes it's the barbecue burger, or it's this beautiful looking double cheeseburger. Just look at this thing. Bacon, onions, they have a homemade sauce on it. Oh, this thing is delightful. And then to top off the double cheeseburger, I also got these chili fries with that homemade chili, their homemade fries, and the cheese sauce. What makes you guys one of the best burger restaurants in Nashville?
For me, it's the knowing we have a barbecue connoisseur behind our brand, Patrick Martin, knowing that we have done tons of research on all the recipes, and everybody we train, we hire tremendously on one that it has to be the best darn burger possible. And so our burgers are high levels of iron, as I mentioned earlier. We take pride in taking it from the grinder all the way to the plate, 100%. And I love our hamburger patties. You can't get anything like it.
And everything in your restaurant is completely fresh. The potatoes, the sauces, everything is completely fresh.
Everything. We take a whole potato and we cut it. It's fresh. We take the chocolate shake that hopefully you'll get a chance to try in a little bit. We actually stir it over that pot, and we got real chocolate syrup. We take the strawberries, we puree them. Everything is fresh.
The thing that separates you, what's like one of your pride and joys inside of this restaurant?
Knowing that we smoke everything here in-house. We do. Mind if I show you real quick?
Let's go see it.
Let's go. Perfect. Come on. This is an old hickory smoker that we use in our concept here. Here we load our chickens, we load our mushrooms for the veggie burger, we load all of our pork here. So when you get a pulled pork sandwich or a barbecue burger, know that it's been sitting in this smoking for 18 to 20 hours with fresh sticks of hickory. And here you can see that smoke. I mean, I go home and I smell like hickory, and I know that I've had a really good day at work, right? I love that. Yeah, there's a little bit of smoked turkey in here. One of our favorite items. You know, if you don't like hamburgers or if you don't like a veggie burger, you can always do a turkey sandwich. Got a turkey club coming out, which is going to be phenomenal. Just knowing that we are smoking everything, we control everything. You get the hickory flavor. This is what separates us right here. Nothing is being shipped already smoked. We load it with sticks every day, and you get this prideful old hickory smoker in here, and it's top notch.
Derek, what's your favorite thing on the menu?
I love the barbecue burger.
That's one of my favorites.
I love it. I love it because it's the pork that's coming out of here. It's pulled correctly. It's over a custom patty, and you have your sautéed onions and your custom-made barbecue sauce. We don't outsource barbecue sauce. We make it right there.
One of the things that Hugh Baby's really prides himself on is once a week they serve a thing called the slug burger. Back during the Great Depression and World War II, people would put a nickel on a counter and expect a slug burger, which is basically pork and soy meal into a burger. That's one of their burgers that they take a lot of pride in. They serve it once a week, so check their online menu to see when they're serving the slug burger. So I'm sitting here with Kyle, the managing partner of Hugh Baby's on Charlotte Pike. What makes Hugh Baby's different than other restaurants here in Nashville?
So we really take a lot of pride in fresh quality food. We wanted to start a fast food concept that took fast food back to its original roots. I think as a society we've gotten so far away from the food itself because we want it cheaper, we want to make it cheaper. And we wanted to put pause on that, take it a step back, and have fresh quality ingredients at a reasonable pace.
If I was coming in to visit, what would be your favorite choice on the menu?
Double cheeseburger.
The double cheeseburger, why is that?
So we do a thin patty concept with our burgers, and I think the single cheeseburger is just not quite enough meat for me. Double cheeseburger is just a perfect combination of all the flavors and the produce and the sauce that's on there and the meat itself.
So I talked about the food. Now here comes the best part, the digging in. So, handmade chocolate milkshake. Oh, that's delicious. So, I'm thinking I'm gonna try the barbecue burger first and then work my way around to the double cheese. That is delicious. You taste the onions, you can taste the pulled pork that's been cooked for nearly 20 hours, the handmade patties. All right, so I know this isn't part of the top burger stuff, but you have to come to Hugh Baby's and try a hot dog. So this is, as I said, the homemade chili sauce with the slaw. This looks like a mess too, so that's gonna be delicious. The bun is just so saturated right now with the chili sauce.
You got a double hammy coming back?
The chili on the hot dog is hot, and then the slaw is cold. One thing I like to do is take my fries and dip it in my milkshake too. Oh yeah. Speaking of fries, this is one of the best things on their menu, is these chili fries. Got a fork. because I don't want to have any more mess. Look, cheese, fries. Look at that melted cheese on top. Looks like American cheese. That's good. This will be a good meal on a cold day. Now it's time for my favorite burger here at Hugh Baby's. Double cheeseburger with bacon, double cheese, hand-pressed patties. Let's try it. I can't tell you fully what's happening in my mouth right now. I just know that my mouth feels like it's in heaven. It's on cloud 9 with this burger. The bacon, the onion, the burger. If you guys are looking for a fast food place, but it's not like fast food, this is all fresh ingredients, hand-pressed, handmade. Come over here to Hugh Baby's on Charlotte Pike. They also have one in West End, and they're opening their 3rd location over in Berry Hill, mid-February 2019. It's fast food prices, but incredible quality, and that's what they're all about. So come over to Hugh Baby's, grab yourself a double cheeseburger and a milkshake and some chili fries. You can't go wrong. That road back there is Hillsborough Pike, and the reason that we're here is because of this fancy looking thing behind me. This is called Shake Shack. Shake Shack moved here to Nashville in mid-2018, and they have such a global following that people were really excited. So let's go meet Joseph, the general manager, to learn more about the brand. I'm here with Joseph, the general manager of Shake Shack here in Green Hills in Nashville, Tennessee. Joseph, tell us a little history about the brand Shake Shack.
Well, we started out 15 years ago now as essentially as a hot dog cart in Madison Square Park in New York City. And that hot dog cart was really just to fund an art installation to support the park and clean up of the park and whatnot. The first Shake Shack went into MSP, and it was insanely popular. And then a second one opened up. They were like, okay, let's open up a second one. And then that one, the same thing, these massive lines. And one thing led to another, and here we are now 15 years later. We actually just celebrated our first one here for Team Appreciation Day, but it's every year Shake Shack does hands out gifts to the entire team in every restaurant, and does Team Appreciation Day every year.
What's your favorite thing on the menu that you guys have?
Favorite thing on the menu, hands down, double smoke shack and the caramel bourbon twist.
Why do you think Shake Shack as a whole chose Nashville to put a location in, or 2 locations in?
Purely conjecture on my part. I think that if you look at Tennessee, there was not a shack anywhere in Tennessee. And when you look at everything, Nashville's an it city. Yes. It's growing, and we feel that every day. And with how we opened, I can tell you they made a great decision. That the lines are every day. There's a line, there's a line, there's a line.
What's the longest line you've had?
Ooh, the longest line we've had was actually went from the front door, wrapped all the way across the front of the building, and when we timed it, it was just a hair over an hour and a half long, just to place the order.
This is actually my first experience at Shake Shack, and here are a few of their menu options I really want to highlight. So this is their original OG, this is their original burger. So you have high quality beef, tomatoes, lettuce, and the thing I think that this is a game changer for the burger, is this is a potato bun. This burger's gonna be fantastic. I can't wait to try it. Right below that you have the Smoke Shack, which is their version of a smoked burger. Has a pepper jam, jelly, mayonnaise, smoked bacon, the burger, and that potato bun. This thing looks phenomenal. A really cool thing about Shake Shack is they partner with local businesses here in the city of Nashville. So they partnered with Peg Leg Porker. So this is the Crackle Burger, and it has just the beef, cheese, and pork rinds on top of the burger. This thing looks delightful and amazing. They have these incredible fries. Just look at them. They're crispy, they're bendy. I can't wait to dig into these fries. And then we're in Nashville, guys. You have to have this. They have a Nashville hot chicken sandwich. And I know this is a burger video, but we're in Nashville. You have to have Nashville hot chicken. So they have their own version of a Nashville hot chicken sandwich. This shake is a tiramisu shake. This is a limited time offer shake. Another one of Shake Shack's local strategic partnerships with a Nashville-based company is with Olive and Sinclair, a local chocolate maker here in town. But they have this custard. This is one of their key menu options. This is only in Nashville location, is this, because each Shake Shack works with local vendors. But this is the caramel bourbon twist custard. Look at how fantastic that looks. Oh, that melted, it looks so good. I just want to drink it and eat it and indulge. How has the local Nashville community embraced Shake Shack being present here?
Oh man, I cannot be more privileged with the guest base that we have had. The people coming in, super friendly. Already we've got regulars, people coming in 3, 4, 5 times a week. Wow. We've got people coming in twice a day in some cases. You know, and it's not just the adults, it's the kids that you see and you're like, oh, I just taught that kid how to play foosball last week. And you see them coming in all the time. We've been very fortunate with that and just been loved and completely embraced by the community.
What are some future plans that Shake Shack has for Nashville?
Oh man, for the future, we are actually, it's gonna be right around this time next year, right around in the first quarter of 2020, where Shack number 2 is gonna open up, and that's going to be downtown, I believe, 5th and Broadway.
Wow.
And that's gonna be big. If what we open to and what we remain at is any idea, like that's gonna be big.
So my plan of attack, you guys know, I have to start with the hot chicken because we're in Nashville and hot chicken is amazing. So I'm gonna try this hot chicken first. Just when I thought I was done with hot chicken, Shake Shack has to have their own variety of hot chicken. The hot chicken sandwich is great, has a nice kick on the back end, just like a Nashville hot chicken. It's not overwhelming, and the coleslaw, pickles, and the potato bun blend really, really well on the sandwich. Makes it super unique. Something that Nashville does not have in a lot of places. So I'm gonna try this custard real quick. Oh, it's like thick, and there's like chocolate sprinkles and caramel and let's try this. That is fantastic. Wow, that's good. Let's try this tiramisu shake next. It tastes like tiramisu. I think you're supposed to mix it first. As being the general manager, what's your favorite thing about Shake Shack?
The favorite thing, even now, was the thing that drew me to the company. It's the company culture. As a company, we work with local vendors. We work with Peg Leg Porker, Little Mosco's Bakery. We work with Olive and Sinclair. But above and beyond that, proceeds from the gloves we wear in the kitchen go to charity. Proceeds from bottled water go to charity. Like the culture of Shack it's alive, it's vibrant. It's a great company to work for, and they really believe and stand for something good. It's kind of the motto, and they don't just say it, they do it, they live it, and it's amazing.
All right, so I'm gonna start with this Crackle Burger. This is that local partnership I talked about with Peg Leg Porker. Has the pork rinds on them. So let's dig in. That's good. The pork rind on top of the beef with the cheese and the seasoning on the pork rind, that's really tasty. That beef, that beef is good. But the potato bun is what stands out the most to me right there. It's just taking that bite with the blends of seasonings from the pork rind, the beef, and the potato bun. That's the Crackle Burger. This is the Smoke Shack, so has bacon, peppers and mayo, cheddar cheese, beef, potato bun. This is something that you find commonly up north. Down south, you don't find that here a lot, here in the south. And we are in Nashville, so we're in the south. This is a very typical burger up north though, so let's dig in. The saltiness of the smoked bacon, the combinations of the pepper and mayo, mixed in with that smokiness of the bacon. You just have the smoke flavor all throughout your palate. The beef, the potato bun, great combination. Now let's try the OG, the Shake Shack. You got tomatoes, lettuce, cheddar cheese, beef, potato bun. This is the OG though, for Shake Shack. Let's dig in. Good flavor, good mixture with the potato bun, the lettuce and the tomato. If you're craving a regular burger, the Shack burger is just, it's a good burger. It's not my favorite out of the three. I'm gonna say my favorite out of the three is definitely this middle one because I love bacon, I love cheese, I love peppers, I love mayonnaise. And all those things combined with a nice potato bun and beef are fantastic. This is gonna be a second, and then the OG is my third on the list for Shake Shack. A thing that really separates Shake Shack, and I know this is a global chain, but a thing that really separates Shake Shack from other fast food restaurants is, first off, this is a fast casual restaurant, so you go up to the counter, they bring out the food to you, or you pick up, but the freshness of ingredients. All their ingredients for their burgers are super fresh, never frozen. So this beef comes fresh from the truck, the bacon comes fresh from the truck, the cheese, the peppers, they cut up the peppers in the back. So it's super fresh ingredients, and that's why you go to a burger place. You want that taste of the fresh meat, of the fresh everything in the burger. The buns are fresh. I know that Shake Shack is a global chain. They have, I think, 200 restaurants in the United States. I don't know how many they have worldwide, but the reason we feature them is because they have very strategic local partnerships with vendors, and they really give back to the community. So Shake Shack is all about giving back to the community, and so they've given back a lot to the Nashville community. So you have good food, one of the best burgers in Nashville, and then you also give back to the community. And that's why Shake Shack is one of our top burger restaurants here in the city of Nashville. I'm outside of ML Rose. This is one of their 3 locations here in Nashville. It's the corner of Nelson Mary and 11th Avenue here in the North Gulch or Capitol View. Let's go inside to see what their delicious burgers look like. So here at ML Rose in Capitol View, this is actually going to be considered like the North Gulch. ML Rose is a really famous burger restaurant here in Nashville. They've been here for about 11 years or so, and they started on 8th Avenue in 2008. Then they expanded over to West Nashville on Charlotte. That's their second location. And in Capitol View here where I am is their 3rd location. And they have an incredible brunch Saturdays and Sundays, buy one, get one drinks. Also, they have great deals and specialty burgers that you can get Saturdays and Sundays, which are fantastic. They also do a burger of the month or some type of sandwich of the month. They typically do burgers. So this is the Southern Belle Burger. Look at this thing. Crispy fried onions. Just take a bite. You can tell they fry them in-house. Bacon, burger, some great sweet potato fries, waffle fries that is, made with Belle Meade bourbon barbecue sauce right on top of that. So this is the animal style burger, double cheeseburger, cheddar cheese, tomato, lettuce, regular bun, and this is just their top seller. This looks just like a good, juicy cheeseburger. And then the 3rd burger option that we have is this beer. This is called the Nash Vegas right here. This is a sweet potato bun, onion crisp, burger, barbecue sauce, cheddar cheese. This is one of their best burgers on their menu. This is my favorite burger on their menu. I'm here at ML Rose in Capitol View. Is that the neighborhood in the Capitol View? But I'm here with Ethan, who is the kitchen manager here at ML Rose. Ethan, tell us a little bit about yourself and the history of ML Rose.
Yeah, so I've been with ML Rose for almost 2 years now. I opened up the 3rd location in December. Our 1st location opened in 2008. Second one was a few years after that, I think about 5 years after that, 2012, 2013. And yeah, we do craft beers and we do craft burgers, and we have some of the best in town.
This is one of my most visited burger restaurants in Nashville. I've probably eaten at all 3 of the ML Roses probably over 50 times, so I've been here quite a bit. And part of the reason for that is just their happy hours that they have during the week. Their brunch menu is fantastic. So let's dig in. So this is their monthly burger, their Southern Belle, the Southern Belle burger. You can tell it's a good sized burger. It almost fits in my entire palm of my hand. All right, so onions are falling off. Let's take a bite. That's delicious. You taste that bell mead bourbon barbecue sauce. The fried onions go so well with that barbecue sauce. The bacon just enhances the entire burger. It just gives you that bacon feel. And a really good burger. The beef is delicious. You have a burger of the month. Talk about that for a second.
Yeah, so every month we try and do something a little bit different, kind of outside of the box. This month we're working with Bell Mead Bourbon.
That's awesome.
We have the Southern Bell Burger is what we're calling it. It's a bacon cheeseburger with Bell Mead Bourbon barbecue sauce, and yeah, it's real tall and crispy onions, delicious. Awesome. Oh yeah, it's incredible. Last month we did a fried chicken sandwich.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily a burger every month. But we try to, for Thanksgiving we had a chorizo and turkey burger.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was super delicious.
What separates your burgers from other burgers in town?
All of our beef that we use is from Pawtucket Farms, which is like a regional farm. But really what separates us is the time and care that we put into every burger that we put out. At the end of the day, everything we do is guest oriented. We want you to come in here. We don't want you to come into our restaurant, eat a burger, drink a beer as quickly as you can and leave. We want to have you come in for a couple hours, have a couple beers, hang out with us and enjoy your time here. All of our restaurants have TVs. We have all the games on. We play kind of our own playlist of music. The idea is, we want to share what we do with the neighborhood that we're in. We want to be your neighborhood bar. Yeah. That's what we want to do. We want you to come back and stay and hang out with us. And that's really what it is, man.
So talking about the craft beers, you guys have such a large selection of craft beers. Do you offer any like happy hours or deals throughout the week?
Yeah, absolutely. So every day from 3 to 6, it's $1 off. It's happy hour. So $1 off draft beers, appetizers, liquor drinks, and wine. And then on Tuesdays at this location, we do 2 for 1 night. Starts at 3 o'clock, 2 for 1 draft beers, double tall well drinks. And then Saturday and Sundays we run brunch, and we have 2 for 1 at brunch on mimosas, Bloody Marys, a few different craft beers. Yeah, so we try to always give you guys the best price we can give when you come in and take care of you.
On the regular menu, what's your favorite burger on the regular menu?
My personal favorite burger is the animal burger. We don't have an In-N-Out here. Like we don't have that. It's a West Coast thing. And when they came to us with the animal burger, I was like, that's the animal style burger from In-N-Out. And they were like, yeah, try it. And I was like, that's better than the animal style burger from In-N-Out.
That's awesome.
And so it was really good. It's it's a 2-3 ounce patty burger, so it's a double burger. It's really nice. It's really delicious.
This is the Jackalope Bear Walker. That's always my go-to beer everywhere I go. And then this is the Jackalope Snowman Mocha Stout. If you think a winner, you want to drink this Mocha Stout. All right, so we're going to head over here to the animal style burger. This is the double cheeseburger. Regular double cheeseburger, cheddar cheese. This looks so good. The cheese is like melting. Same thing happens at our last burger place. I'm in need of napkins. Part of the problem with having a beard. Now let's come over to my favorite burger on the menu. This is the Nash Vegas. Potato style, sweet potato style bun. Crispy onions, cheddar cheese, barbecue sauce, and burger. Let's do it. Oh, that's fantastic. Nice pink meat, the sweet potatoes, the blend of the barbecue sauce and the onions. I need another bite of this. That's hands down my favorite burger on their menu. So one of the things that they're known for is these waffle fries. So they have a sweet potato waffle fry and a regular fry. That's sweet potato every single time. I love it. One of my favorite meals here at ML Rose is called the Carolina Sweets. Sweet potato fries, pulled pork, honey mustard, like a South Carolina mustard. It's delicious. Put that mustard on a burger, it'll change your life. And then your regular fry. Salt level is great. It has a little bit of juiciness. You can still taste the starch. Great fries. A lot of burger places in Nashville, very common theme is they serve milkshakes with their burgers. What do you guys have like as an option to replace a milkshake?
Yeah, so we do what's called a whip whacker here. It's a little bit different as far as a milkshake. It's got a lot of alcohol in it. Okay. We don't have a non-alcoholic one, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, so it's basically a chocolate kind of chocolate coffee kind of whipped cream milkshake that's just
that sounds delicious.
Loaded with booze.
At every location, they have brunch on Saturdays and Sundays with a great selection of brunch burgers and brunch foods. They also have 2-for-1 mimosas, 2-for-1 draft beers on Saturdays and Sundays at all locations. And then throughout the week, they do 2-for-1 beers. They have a happy hour Monday through Friday at every location, $1 off beer, $1 off appetizers. And they also do trivia at the different locations in Nashville, every single week. If you're looking for one of the best selections of craft beers with craft burgers in Nashville, ML Rose is the best selection for that. I'm at Gabby's here in Wedgwood, Houston. This is one of the best burger restaurants in Nashville. I love coming to this place. Some of the most delicious burgers here in town. I'm with the owner, Doug. Doug, tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you into the business.
My name's Doug Havern, born and raised here in Nashville, just down the road. I don't really, honestly, I've always done restaurants my whole life. When I was in college, this is what I did. My very first job was washing dishes at Bonanza in Green Hills. I've just always done restaurants. I was in the corporate world about 20 years ago, and one day I just realized I had to get out, I had to do something different, and this is what I always dreamed of doing, was doing restaurants. And so I bought my first restaurant back then. It's called Sam and Zoe's. It's a coffee shop over near Hundred Oaks Mall, still there.
I love Sam and Zoe's.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were owner.
That was me for the first like 9-10 years or something like that. We were about to have our second child, and my wife informed me that she expected me to be at home and participate in raising the children. And so I sold Sam and Zoe's, and we opened up Gabby's. And Gabby is my daughter. Seamus is my son. The Korean burger, the veggie burger, is my wife. And so we set Gabby's up to support the way our family wanted to live. That's the reason why we close at 2:30, is because now it's time to go get the kids.
Gabby's is found off of Chestnut Street here in Wedgwood, Houston, near the old Greer Stadium, which was the home of the Nashville Sounds baseball team. Gabby's is one of the best burger restaurants in town. It's locally owned. The beef is locally sourced. These fries are cut by hand. Like, I love bringing guests here. This is probably one of the biggest burger restaurants in town that I bring guests coming to Nashville. So this is the Swiss bacon burger that I got. Double patty, ketchup, mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, bacon, grass-fed beef. And then you have this incredible looking barbecue burger, just barbecue sauce, cheese, bacon, some barbecue underneath the cheese, onions, pickles. I'm excited about that. And then probably my favorite fries in the city of Nashville, these sweet potato fries here at Gabby's, hand-cut fries. What separates you from other burger restaurants in Nashville?
We close early.
You close early?
Yeah. As far as like what separates us, what makes us different, I think there are a couple other burger places that do grass-fed. We're very into the grass-fed. Most of our customers are as concerned about it, but it does make it so I sleep better at night. I know where the beef comes from. I know the farmers. I like the farmers, even though they're UT fans. I think our quality of meat is actually physically better. And then also, it's a really small kind of hole in the wall. That's exactly what we were looking for. I wanted a small hole in the wall. My goal is to become a Nashville institution. I feel like we got 10 years underneath our belt. Another 10 years, we'll get there. And also, I wanted something that was very close and intimate. And it really is. Because of the size of the building, you get to physically look and watch your burger get cooked. You get to physically see the cooks who are doing it. You get to see where your dishes are being, I mean, you know, there's nothing hidden here. Yeah. What you see is what you get. And I just really think that's important, that everybody is completely aware of what they put into their body and can be comfortable with it. And at Gabby's, you know exactly what you're going to get. Like the customers and the employees get to know each other in a very intimate way. So that's the reason why on the wall you'll see all these are famous people to us. They may not be a country star or anything, but you know, when we see the people up there, when they walk in, when the governor walks in, we know what the governor gets. When we see Kobe walk in or Splinter walk in, we know what they want and how to do it, and we know about their kids, we know about their wife.
That's incredible.
You know, we know what's going on. And I think that's one of the things that makes Gabby unique.
It is a smaller restaurant, and so there actually could be a line out the door waiting for these amazing looking burgers. So they open at 10:30. I would recommend getting here as early as you can so you're not waiting in line to get one of these delicious looking grass-fed beef burgers. These are hands down some of the best fries in the city of Nashville. If you're just wanting fries, just come here to Gabby's to get these delicious looking sweet potato fries.
So the sweet potato fries, it was actually kind of an evolution. I was told when I originally started researching, trying to come up with this concept, that I had to do sweet potato fries. And every place I went, I didn't understand why anybody liked the sweet potato fries, because they were very cardboardy, there's not a whole bunch of flavor to them. So I went to this one restaurant and they were amazing. And so I was like, okay, that's what I want to do. So in trying to do the sweet potato fries, we tried to treat them like regular potatoes, and they're not, and you can't. And so what we had to learn, and this became a terrible pain, and we started getting really busy. I almost got rid of the sweet potato fries because it was so labor intensive. But what we do is you take the sweet potato fries and you've got to bake them until they're almost done. And then you stick them in the refrigerator and let them sit overnight so the sugars can really come out and break down. And then you have to hand cut them, because you can't slam them like you do a regular spag. You have to hand cut them, and then you blanch them, let them cool off again, and then you actually cook them. And then when they cook, they caramelize on the outside. There's all that sweetness in them. My brother suggests that I do a dessert where I actually do the sweet potatoes and put ice cream on top of them because they're so good.
I would eat that.
Yeah.
With that chocolate milkshake?
Yeah.
I would eat that.
Yeah. And my wife, we do this beautiful wasabi mayonnaise, and she hates mayonnaise, and she dips the sweet potato fries in the wasabi mayonnaise and loves it. People love it. It sounds gross to me, but you know, everybody's got their thing, right? And so, but the sweet potato fries are just like kind of a horrible pain in the tail, but they are really good. We have this little old couple that literally drives up from Birmingham about every 2 weeks, and they drive up, they come in, they order 2 orders of sweet potato fries. The man comes in, the lady sits out in the car, and then they get back in the car, each of them with their little bag of sweet potato fries, and drive back to Birmingham.
Gonna go dig into this barbecue burger. Look at how delicious this is. Double patty, mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, cheese, bacon, some I think pulled pork on top of it. Let's dig in. Nothing can stack like this. This is huge, literally the size of my entire hand. All right, you know this is a good burger by the size of it. So let's dig in. The beef is cooked to perfection. The bacon and the cheddar cheese is amazing. Oh, that burger is phenomenal. It's so good. The bun, the blend of the lettuce, the tomato, the pickle, with all of that barbecue stuff, fantastic. So they get their buns delivered fresh every day, and you can tell. It's a delicious combination of beef, burger. Look at this. This thing is just like a monster. Ah, it looks so good. I'm gonna just take another bite of this one, and we'll get to this other one here in a second. So this is the Swiss bacon. You get the burger, you have the bacon, Swiss on top, ketchup and mustard at the bottom, tomato, lettuce on the fresh delivered bun every day. This one's big too. This is almost as big as the barbecue burger. Look at this. Literally takes up my entire hand. Look at that. Look at that burger. Let's do it. That was amazing. The beef is literally perfectly cooked in both burgers. The bacon blend with the beef, phenomenal. That's why pigs and cows are best friends. It's burgers like this that inspire me to see photos of cows and pigs standing next to each other. I could probably cry over this burger because of how tasty it is. So one thing I love about Gabby's is they hand make all of their milkshakes. Let's talk about that.
What we do is we actually make the shake mix ourselves.
Okay.
Most places they might do bring an ice cream in from somebody, or they might get a shake mix from Cisco or Restaurant Depot or something like that. But what we discovered is that, well, ice cream isn't the way it used to be. So back in the day when I was a kid, you'd get ice cream and you got premium ice cream that had a lot of milk cream in it, and that doesn't exist now. Now what they do is they either don't put as much water or don't put as much air in it. And if it's a premium, less water, less air. That didn't excite me when I learned that industry had changed. So I didn't want to use a regular ice cream mix because I didn't understand what a lot of the chemicals on the mix were and what they did. And at that stage, I was very much, I wanted to know exactly what I put into my body. And so what I ended up having to do is I had to learn to make shake mix. And so we make our shake mix from milk, cream, sugar, a little salt, vanilla, and a little gelatin to thicken. Okay. Because we make our own shake mix, we make our own chocolate, vanilla, strawberry syrups, and we make everything. We just do it from the beginning. And I like it not only because I like knowing what the contents are and what they mean, but also like it if something changes. If I don't like something, I don't call a sales rep and ask them to fix it. I know how to fix it. Yeah. I'm the guy who made the mix, and I'm the guy who came up with the recipe. So if it's a little too thick or a little too thin or too sweet, I know how to solve that problem. And that's the reason why we make our own shake mix.
A mark of a restaurant that is doing a really good job or doing really, really well is how consistent they are. From the first time I ever had Gabby's, even to the recording of this video, it's always consistent. The customer service is great, and you get to see how all of your food is made. Literally, the grill is right behind me. You get to see the process of potentially them cutting fries, to blending the beef together and making your burger. And that's just a very key thing in the restaurant world is consistency. And that's why Gabby's is one of the best burger restaurants in Nashville. I'm Stuart Deming with XPLR.NASH. Go follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, tap that bell to get post notifications about when we're posting videos. Thank you for exploring with us. Now, go away while I enjoy these burgers. It's so big I can't even pick up the whole entire bun. Are you guys still here? Go get your own burger. That thing's amazing. All right, seriously, get out of here, guys.